You know, they say common sense is like deodorant. The folks who need it most never seem to use it. Even back in the day, old Abraham Lincoln had to deal with folks whose elevators didn't quite go to the top floor. Today, we're looking at what Honest Abe really thought about the dim bulbs of the 19th century.
Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. He can compress the most words into the smallest ideas of any man I ever met. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Now, Abe had a way of cutting through the nonsense like a hot knife through butter. He knew that just because a man is talking loud doesn't mean he's saying anything worth hearing. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. What is conservatism? Is it not adherence to the old and tried against the new and untried? I am a slow walker, but I never walk backwards. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Some folks have a logic that's about as straight as a dog's hind leg. Lincoln didn't have much patience for it, but he sure had a witty way of pointing it out. How many legs does a dog have if you call his tail a leg? 4. Saying that a tail is a leg doesn't make it a leg. He can argue both sides of a case better than any man I know, and believe in neither. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. The trouble with many people is that they see things as they would like them to be, rather than as they are. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. To wrap this up, let's look at Abe's final thoughts on those who think they're smarter than they actually are. It's enough to make a man want to go back to splitting rails. We should be too big to take offense and too noble to give it. My father taught me to work. He did not teach me to love it. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend.
I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be.
If Honest Abe were alive today, I reckon he'd be spending a lot of time with his head in his hands looking at the evening news. Which one of these Lincolnisms hit the nail on the head for you? Let me know in the comments. Don't be a stranger now.